It's been a while since I dropped this shit. Swole fam, y'all better run this up. KD, let's go. Yeah. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play games, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play games, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play games, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang.
Yo, what up, fam? What's up, Marissa Sitara? What up, Bish? Kashina, Rudy, what up, son? What up, son? Hey. Yo. Hey, yo, Rudy, huh? Hey, yo, Rudy.
None of this shit is excusable. Don't need a muse when I'm musical. Ay, whoa, I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing it. Yeah. They're controlling the youth, agenda abusing them, nigga. We losing them. Matter of fact, we just abusing them. That's a fact. We try to roll with the fucking low key with the Tesseract.
Papa's in. I am in. Lil Bubble. What's up, Eric? How we doing, fam? Yeesh. Yeah. Son. Y'all still my son. Son. Now you's a Bish. No, I'm just kidding. What up, Bish? You know we don't play games. East Coast with that gang gang. With that gang gang. You know we don't play games.
West Coast with that gang gang. Global with that gang gang. You know we don't play games. Yeah. That's the bad that you made. That's the bad that you made. Yeah. Bad that you made. That's the bad that you made.
Hey, what's up, Mary? How we doing, fam? What's good? Games that you're making. What kind of games you playing?
We go hard and paint you. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game did you play? Whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies. You children popping mollies. I'm so intelligent, my honesty turned into philosophy. I go hard in the paint, the harder I play. Nigga, I'm like Harden on James, a problem to face. I don't wear my heart on my sleeve, just look in my eyes. Nigga, you can do what you need, I do what is right. I don't fucking want what you have, just look at your life. Nothing about it sacred to me, it's out of my sight. That just means it's out of my mind, it's not worth the fight. Nigga, yeah, I'm out of my mind, I'm out of my mind. Hey, you did what you did. Yeah, you did what you did. Give a fuck about intentions. Don't give a fuck about intentions. You can watch what I do. You can watch what I do. Just stay the fuck out my mentions. Stay the fuck out my mentions. That's the bad that you made. That's the bad that you made. That's the bad that you laid. That's the bad that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. That's the bad that you made. That's the bad that you made. That's the bad that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. Let's go.
Good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need the G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sales. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need the G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sales.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock's crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, it's me. Yeah.
It's
this guy, it's this guy, it's this guy. Who's this guy? Look at this guy. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this fucking guy.
10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag, couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending, big facts, no pretending. We back on the full set.
yeah, hey, look what I got. New whip with no top. Cooking up no stove top. Ice cold, no snow drop. Big budget ass, big facts. Big money in the contract. Been running no contact. New record with the new tracks. Yeah, they been sending me new plaques. I don't really need new plaques. Nah, big rock with the suplex. Yeah, new rock got a new flex. Yeah, I'm current, I'm a new trend. Now boys with the full scent. Yeah, like I said, no new friends. We don't really need new friends.
Good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag, couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending, big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag, couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending, big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 test, testing, 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 testicles, testing, testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 1500 and Schnan de Foie of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm, because we're not flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swole. Yo, what's going on, fam? How are we doing today? Drop some biceps and some gorillas in the comments. Let's get the party started. Let's get the party started. Let's get the party started. How are we doing, fam? What's the good word? What's new? Nothing? Cool. Cool story, Hansel. Very nice. All right, so we got some hump day. We got an evening cast. I'm excited. I'm excited for the evening cast. Today ran long in the tooth, but we're here live, and we'll do a nice sprint cast today. We'll bang this out real quick, and yeah, I'm glad to have you all here. I'm excited. We'll bang it out. Alrighty. Alrighty. The fires are almost gone. Good to hear. Anyone else? Any other updates on the fires? What are you smashing today? Total body melt. Josh? Sit and spin, spill it. Spill what? What are we spilling? Don't spill anything. Don't spill the tea. Don't spill tea. I have tea right here. I have tea because it's the evening. It's the evening cast. Got some tea right here. Got some mint and some ginger tea. Mint and ginger tea. I never get notifications anymore. From what? You should get Swole Text. If you're in Swole Text, you get that every single day because I send them out every single day. Unless your phone and shit's broken, I send them out. We're going live on YouTube. I'm not sure if we'll be doing lives on Facebook anymore, but we're going to do YouTube tonight. We'll see what happens, but this is the good stuff. This is the place where everyone comes. This is the place where everyone likes to convoyage. Plus, I can comment. A little bit different flow today. So, good for the evening cast. It's all good. No one gets notifications anymore. No one gets notifications. We got like 20,000 subs on the channel, and how many people watching? Like, what's going on here? What's going on? What are you all doing? Come on. Is everyone that follows this channel? Does everyone live like in the UK? Everyone everyone that's subbed to my channel is part of the UK. Yeah, hit the like button. Hit the like button. We'll continue when you guys hit the like button. If you got all these people watching, hit that like button before we continue, because if people aren't getting their notifications, it's probably your fault for not hitting the like button, because if you hit the like button right when you join, they're going to show more people. So I think the blame goes for all of us. All of us. All of us. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Stop whining.
I don't know how, but it's all right. It's all right. I'm sure it's my fault. Why not? Why not? I was literally in the middle of watching a Papa video and this came on. Good. Good. Now you got the live. I like how this, I like the flow when this gets shown when you're watching a video and then they show you this one. It's like, oh, you're watching this. Why don't you go and join the live stream? I feel like that should happen all the time. Oh, you're watching there? You're watching that video just finished? Why don't you watch the live stream? He's live right now. Why don't you go and follow him over there? Why don't you go and check that out? I was in the shower, Papa. Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. You got waterproof. Phones are waterproof nowadays. They're water resistant. I don't buy it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. I don't buy it. That's bullshit.
That's fucking bullshit.
It's fucking bullshit. Oh my goodness. It's all right. It's all right. I am ready. I am ready. Are you ready, fam? Are you ready? You people ready? You people ready?
I don't believe you people.
What do you mean, you people?
I think we're ready. I think we're ready to get started. Signed up to the Swole Nor. The Swole Nor? The Swole Normus X. Welcome to the fam. Let's get some gorillas. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sign up for Swole Normus X today. There you go. I was like, do I have a new site? The Swole Nor? The Swole Nor. Welcome to the fam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, Tainty Magooch. No, there's no Tainty Magooch here. There's no Tainty Magooch here. There's none. Who's being a little Tainty Magooch? All right, should we release the test? Pedro wants to release the test. Are we releasing the test? Let's fucking do it. Let's get some gorillas going. All right, here we go. Let's bust this freaking nut wide open, shall we? Put some respect on it. America. Very nice, Leo. You don't age a day, my friend. You're looking good. Looking good. Nice suit, bro. Nice suit. Some hashtag hump day gains for all you beaches. Hashtag hump day gains. All right. All right. We can proceed. We may proceed. We may continue. We may continue with the man cast today. Let me bring this over a little bit. Check those levels out a little bit. Levels looking good. Looking right. Looking tight. Feeling good. Feeling good. I'm feeling good. I feel good. I feel. Waiting for Papa to go rat Terry. No, she's in the other room. Didn't feel like bringing her in here. Didn't feel like bringing her in here, but she's a beautiful thing. We just I took her for a long fucking walk today. She was wiped out. She was fucking tired. Wiped that beach out. Wiped her out. Just wiped her the fuck out. Big time. Oh, I got some tea. I needed something warm. Wanted something warm. Warm and cozy. Something nice and refreshing. Let's see. Papa was the new soundbite from Tropic Thunder. You need a Les Grossman bit. Oh, do I?
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
I'll have to get on that, but good idea, Pedro. I appreciate it. All right, shall we jump into the tip today? Remember, hashtag Hump Day Gains. Hump Day Gains. It is Wednesday after all. And I meant to send out a Swole text earlier when I was getting my pump on. That pump on was going to be, it was a good one. I almost didn't pump. Almost didn't pump. Almost didn't pump. Almost didn't pump. You know, I know. I almost didn't pump. I know. Trust me. I know. But then I thought it's like, almost didn't pump. It's like, to pump or not to pump? That is the question. It's like, well, I must pump. I must pump. Pump must happen. I must be pumping today. Good Swole pumping. So, today was good. I just did a little back workout. Nothing too crazy. So not bad. Not bad. No big deal. NBD. No big deal at all. No big deal. But it was good. It was good shit. Felt good. Felt right. I liked it. Daddy liked it. Let's see. It would have been sad to hear you. No, of course. Well, I would have gotten something done. If I didn't pump, I would have done my mobility or I would have done something, but I don't feel good when I just do mobility. I was doing my meditation, my mobility, that was my flow for a while. It's not enough. Doesn't get me amped up enough. I need to lift. I need to fucking move. So I do that and I just go right into a workout. So that's what I've been doing. Don't be a no pump chump. Wise words. You said it. I agree. You've been heard, Justin. You've been heard. So let's get into just the tip. As of course, you saw in the Tessie, Hump Day Gains. Make sure you drop the hashtag Hump Day Gains in the comments down below for a chance to win today's Swole card. Let's get into the tip today, shall we? Where's my tip button? There it is. Babe, Justin Inch. I found the hole. It's cold outside. It's a little bit chilly. Outside. Shall we get into the first post? Let's get into a Swole fan post to get the fucking day started. Should I get a magnifying glass? Jesus Christ. Zoom in. Amanda, another good update from me. Found out the end of May I was pre-diabetic, have now lost 30 pounds, and I'm doing yoga and weightlifting. Went in yesterday for my 90-day follow-up, and my A1C is now in the normal range, and I am no longer pre-diabetic. Is that a fucking win or what?
He's heating up!
That's fantastic. Good for you, Amanda. Good for you. That's a great feeling. It's like the feeling that I remember when I first looked in the mirror. This is like 20 years ago when I first started lifting, when I was researching online, and this is way before like the beginning of the internet, when you didn't really, it was hard to find quality information. So I was looking stuff up and I was trying new workout protocols, and I was just eating big and training and hoping. And when you first start lifting, this is what is the big misconception. A lot of people gain strength really fast when they start lifting, because when you increase your neuromuscular efficiency and your coordination and your intramuscular and your intermuscular coordination, then your strength improves more dramatically when you start lifting. So people misconstrue that as, oh, I'm building muscle. I got so much stronger and I'm not building enough muscle. It's because building muscle takes time. That long-term hypertrophy, that you get transient hypertrophy, you get those pumps, in this specific workout, but you only build muscle over time, and it takes months and months and months. And that has to do with diet and sleep and consistency and the overload and the progressive overload. But you'll get stronger really fast. So when you first start training, you'll get stronger very quickly, but that does not equal muscle mass. You're going to gain strength faster than you will build muscle. So when you first see those progress, like you see the actual results in the mirror, you're like, oh my God, I see it. It's happening. It's working. I'm making progress. Oh, it's working. You see proof. And this is one of those things where you actually get a metric like, oh, I am not just banging my head against the wall. Oh, I am seeing progress. Oh, it is working. So good for you. Good for you. Excellent. That's fucking awesome. I agree. Justin, that's fucking awesome. Gorillas. Yes to eggs. We're talking about eggs for some reason. Cool. All right. I'll leave you all to whatever you're talking about in the comments. You're obviously doing something else. I don't know what you're talking about. It's all good. It's all good. I'm fucking with you. All right. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. We got a question. Dun, 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 dun. Let me get this APS up there. We got a question from inside the Swole fam, actually, from Cole. Hey fam, I got an update. I just accepted a promotion and will be moving soon. My biggest worry is that my current job has me very physically active and my new job not so much. Does anyone have suggestions to help me maintain my current level of activity, or should I just increase the length of my workouts by doing steady state cardio after my workout? All right, so let's get into this. Let's get into this APS a little bit. My biggest worry is that my current job has me very physically active. My new job, not so much. Maintain my current level of activity. Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about total caloric burn, you have to utilize more calories, so you should exercise more often. You can. I mean, what's the real concern here? What's the real concern? I mean, it's just because you're not going to be as physically active doesn't mean that you're going to get fat. I mean, I'm not sure what the actual goal is, but you're just talking about replacing the current activity levels. You could just do more exercise, go for a walk. You could do longer workouts, but a longer workout doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get more results in the direction that you want. So not really sure what the goal is here, Cole. So hard to say. If you're just looking for overall, like, oh, I usually take 10,000 steps. Now I'm taking 3. It's like, then go take some more steps. So if you're just looking to just do more things, then yeah, but it's a good question, but it's vague. I don't really know what the output is. Like what's the purpose? I mean, obviously you're referring to just being like more physically active in general, but what's the goal there? I'm curious as to what the goal is. So hard to say. So yeah, you could increase the length of the workouts, but doing more, like lifting longer or lifting more sets, doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get more results. That's not necessarily a good thing. Just doing more doesn't mean like, oh, I'm doing more sets, I'm doing more overload. You could just be causing too much micro trauma in your muscles. So that's not necessarily going to help you build more muscle. So just do more active things, take more breaks, do more walks. Yeah. Good question, but vague. Can't really answer it without knowing what the goal is and all the other stuff. So yeah, just do more activity. If you're just trying to replace activity, then just do more. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Nailed it. Nailed that answer. Answered that. It's hard. It's hard to answer a question that doesn't really have any kind of it's hard to answer a question that doesn't have a goal attached to it. Because are you trying to gain weight or lose weight? I'm assuming it's like a weight management type question. Sounds like it might be. You can get a standing desk. I have a standing desk too, but standing in one place, I will tell you that it's a little bit more romantic than you think it is. Standing in one place all the time sucks too. But if you're standing, you're more likely to get up or move side to side. You're more likely to walk around because you're already standing. So it's better to get a standing desk, but standing in one place all the time, you can really fuck up your posture, lean on one side too much, arch your back. It can be very uncomfortable standing in one spot. So if you're able to move around, if you get a standing desk, but if you're at work, doesn't mean that you have the ability. Some workplaces don't allow you to customize your desk. But if they don't allow you to get a different desk or bring in your own or whatever, you can always you can get risers too. You can get risers that go on top of a desk that allow you to stand. If they say, oh, no, this is regulation, this is insurance thing, and this is the desk that you have, whatever, you can get something that goes on top of the desk that rises up. It's like $100, $200. You can get them on Amazon. The pedals or steppers, you can get a wobble board or one of those things if you're standing, if you're able to stand. Climb all the stairs if possible. Climb all the stairs. Just climb the side of the building. Just be Spider-Man or something. Just fucking climb shit. Look at me, double Inception Papa. Good stuff. It's a good question, but it's a good question, but it depends. It depends, I suppose. Varidesk is the company. Is that the one where it goes on top of the desk? There's a lot of companies that do it. This one is, the one I have is autonomous, which goes all the way up and all the way down. So I have an actual squat board where I can do a deep squat when I'm on the computer. I just got to make sure I pull the camera out from underneath so I don't crush the tripod. Sat on a medicine ball. I don't think that does anything. I mean, you move around a little bit. I have this stool rocks, but a medicine ball? You mean like the Swiss ball, you mean? I don't know. I think that's more of a gimmick. I don't really see that being that effective. Oh, you're going to activate your core more just by sitting on a ball bouncing. I mean, you do actually get a little bit more spinal fluffing, but if you can. I mean, if that's your only option, then it's good because you can roll it around a little bit. So the thing is with the ball, if you wanted to, you can kind of lean back and do some crunches or something. Maybe you can kind of use it for exercise or stretching. So yeah, you can. It's possible. It's possible. Look, it's better than sitting in a chair. It's better than sitting in a cubicle in a chair, but some companies don't allow you to do certain things. I remember, I forget if it was a Swole fan member, but I remember on the podcast we were talking about the same kind of situation. I'm trying to get more active. I'm trying to move more. Does anyone have any suggestions? And someone's suggestion was saying to get a desk, and they were saying that they asked their boss already, or they weren't allowed to bring in desks. They weren't allowed to get their own thing. But you never know. You never know. You don't know unless you ask, right? You don't know unless you ask. Holy shit. Super zoom in. All right. So we got an interesting shit post today. Intuitive drinking. This is funny.
That's fucking bullshit.
Drink in a frequency and amount that feels good. Don't try to cut back in order to save calories. Pick the drink that you want and actually enjoy drinking, not based on calorie count. Understand the why behind your decision to drink or not to drink. Yeah, do not intuitively drink, please. Please do not intuitively drink. If anything, this is actually in favor of what we talk about. This makes a mockery of intuitive eating. It's like, if you look at the extremes, right? You do have to look at the extremes of what you're saying. It's like, what are you actually saying when you say intuitive eating? This is where it goes. Intuitive drinking. This is how silly, this is how insidious and silly and ridiculous intuitive eating is. This is how ridiculous intuitive eating is. Look at the comparison to intuitive drinking. It's ridiculous. Look at this. It's nonsense. Make sure you hit that like button. We got a lot more people watching than hitting the like button. Do you guys know where the like button is? Can someone tell people that are watching where to find the thumbs up button? Like it's right in front of their face. It's literally you're watching on YouTube. You can just hit it. It takes 2 seconds to use your finger. Hit that like button, motherfuckers. Hit it. Hit it. Take a moment. Hit the like button. It's literally right there on your screen. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. Intuitively drink water, ya beesh. Ya beesh. Intuitively hit the like button and intuitively drink water. Yeah, drink water. Jocelyn would intuitively drink myself into a sad, fat puddle. Josh, intuitive drinking? My intuitive drinking was blackout drinking. Yeah, it usually takes people that way. Not a good look. Ooh, good question. What about intuitive crack smoking? I like it.
Yow.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Or intuitively take Coke. Yeah, swap it out. Swap it out. No matter where you just drop it in. Just swap it in. Swap in whatever you're thinking. Yeah, just replace that. Intuitive eating, intuitive drinking, intuitive crack smoking. Yeah, intuitive, all that, right? I will intuitively blackout drink. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, fam. Please don't do that. Please. Everyone, please don't do that. Please don't. Don't.
Chlorophyll?
More like borophyll.
chlorophyll.
I want to watch some Billy Madison. Every time I play that sound, I want to watch that fucking show. I want to watch that movie. All right, let's get into some more Swole Fam action. We got some fire on a fucking Wednesday evening. Hump Day gains. Reminder, let me get this Tessie in here. Was it here? No? There we go. Hump Day gains. Hashtag Hump Day gains to win today's Swole card. This one's from Misty. I started my fitness journey in 2014. There have been ups and downs, restarts, and failures along the way. I'm on the 5th week of the elimination diet and week 4 of the 90-day dash. Out of everything I've ever tried, Swolenormous feels like home. I am 47, so it's not quite easy. It's not quite as easy as it would have been 20 years ago, but this is finally the answer I have been searching for. I still have goals to hit, but I'm a hell of a long way from where I started. As you should be. As you should be. Good for you, Misty. Welcome to the fam. I love it. I love it. Now, of course, you're on your 5th week, week 4, so you've been in the fam for like a month and change, 2 months. But that's great. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I think the Swole Fam is the tits. Hashtag Swole Fam. Drop some biceps and gorillas in the comments for Misty. This is fire. I'll get some more gorillas there.
He's heating up!
I'm on fucking fire today. What a Wednesday Eve cast. This is great. Yeah, you still have goals to hit. I'm a hell of a long way from where I started. We all should be. as we go through our lives, we should all be eager to progress, eager to level up, eager to do more, eager to improve ourselves. And that's just all, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I still have goals to hit. Time flies. And I feel like 2020, does anyone else feel like that? Like 2020 multiplied the time frame in which time flies by like 10. Like all of a sudden it's just several magnitudes faster. I feel like life is going faster and slower at the same time, but we should all be aiming to improve. And I think that's what the main goal of this comment is, that I want to highlight, is that we all have a starting point. We all have a journey. We all have our own ups and downs. We all have our own situations, but the whole point is that we are trying to improve ourselves and we are supporting one another in the process. So that's what it's all about, fam. That is what it's all about. Whoa. I just blew this up. That's too big. That's what she said. All right. Good shit. Good shit, biceps and gorillas for Misty. 2020 can suck my nuts. I agree. 2020 can suck my sack. Can suck my sack. Yeah, fuck you, 2020. 2020. You know what? With 2020, the whole like the year 2020, that's always been like, oh my God, 2020. What's the world going to be like in 2020? Yeah. Everyone's like, what's the world going to be like in 2020? I liked it better when we didn't know. I liked it better when 2020 was in the future and 2020. No, 2020 has been a big time of a big growth year for a lot of people. I mean, it could have been a big growth year if you wanted it to be. A lot of people allowed it to tear them apart. But, I think a lot of couples, a lot of people got their health in order. A lot of people's relationships got stronger. So as much as 2020 could have been a downside, I think for a lot of people, for myself included, 2020 has been interesting. I think, in terms of saying it's been an improvement, it's been better. It's hard to say it's been better or I loved it just because a lot of people are having a tough time with it. So I don't like, it's almost, you don't feel good like, oh, I had a great year, or, oh, I had a lot of self-improvement. And a lot of people are suffering, but a lot of people are suffering from their own shortcomings. A lot of people are suffering because they are allowing themselves to suffer. They didn't take advantage of opportunities. They're too busy protesting or peacefully protesting or demonstrating. A lot of people are have completely lost their fucking shit in this world and in this country. So a lot of people are letting 2020 eat them alive, and they're looking for things. They need an outlet. People don't have jobs, or they are not allowed to go back to work. So they're frustrated and they're upset, and people are redirecting their emotions in all these different facets and, causing a lot of shit flinging. Yeah, right. Here we thought we'd have flying cars, but we have to remind people to wash their hands. Yeah, and hit the fucking like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Hello, baby.
I wish we had Back to the Future 2015 still. Yeah, nothing like that. Flying cars are not a good idea. People can't even wash their fucking hands. You think they can drive? People can't drive a car on the ground. All right. Every time I walk Papa Swole, people are running red lights like crazy. People can't even drive a car that touches the ground, let alone a flying car. That's a terrible idea. A flying car is a terrible. What is that, Charles Barkley? Flying car would be a terrible idea. Terrible idea. What happened in 2016? What happened in 2016? Why would 2016 be removed? 2020 can go. 2020 can go. I don't know about 2016. 2016 was fine for me. That was when I like 2016 just fine. 2020 sucks. The election. Jesus Christ. Things would probably be worse today. I don't know. Tell me that Trump? Oh, come on. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? You can suppose. Oh, you guys gonna fucking cry about that shit? It's 4 years ago. Get up to date. Don't worry about the past. I'm talking about 22. We're in 2020 right now. We're in 2020. 2020. We're in 2020. Oh, we lost Bowie, Alan Rickman, and a ton of people died. Was it 40,000 people die every month from obesity? No one's talking about that anymore. No one's talking about the obesity death rates because, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. We don't want to talk about things that we can control, do we? We don't want to talk about things that we can actually control with lifestyle changes, do we? Do we, right?
Come on, stop whining.
Why would we want to change? Why would we want to change things that we can control? Let's complain about shit that we can't control. Let's complain about shit. Let's demand instant change with things that are gonna take generations. Let's just fucking riot and freak the fuck out for no fucking frustrated, fam. Frustrated. This world's quite frustrating sometimes. Quite frustrating. Ermagerd. Let's see here. All right, Savannah. This is my first post, but I've been lurking. Lurking. First time, long time. Let's see. I really enjoy seeing other posts and videos. Hold on, I got a burp. Burp coming. Swole lives matter. Swole privilege. It's fat phobic to talk about things you can change. Shh. Oh my God. Papa Swolio's fat phobic. Where's my...
Well, I'll be damned.
This is my first post, but I've been lurking. I really enjoy seeing other posts and videos, but normally don't post anything. I come from an obese family. My dad is a chef, which means good tasting food, not necessarily healthy food. I'm overweight and have been down the path of going from obese to overweight and have kept all of it off, but 15 pounds. I'm 5'3", 22 years old, and I weigh 174 pounds, down from 250 pounds. There you go. There you go. There you go. I have a goal to get more healthy and not necessarily focus on a weight goal as much. Should I have a weight goal? I know my size should be anywhere between 120 and 145. I'm posting because I'm struggling with sticking to a workout that I can do every day. Before, I had access to a gym and struggled with food intake, but now I have the food under control, and I'm concerned that I'm overly focusing on consumption. My accessibility to a gym is severely limited now. What are some tips that help you guys focus less on consumption? I'm going to have to read through this a couple times. I do yoga and run, but in Michigan, the quarantine continues to be extended, and I don't feel like I'm doing as much as I could be. Also, I work afternoons, noon to 10 p.m., and I feel like I don't have enough time in my day to work out every day. If there's anyone else that has afternoons, how do you schedule your day to balance working out and work? That has afternoons, that works afternoons? So you work afternoons, noon to 10 p.m., so work out before. Noon, you got a lot of time before noon. What else you doing? What else you doing? So I am 5'3", 22. Congratulations. I'm glad for this. You're down. So you lost 75 pounds, 76 pounds. That's fantastic. That's epic. I have a goal to get more healthy. Should I have a weight goal? I think it's good to have an idea, like a general goal, your specific goal, but that might change because you say you have a goal between 120 and 145. You know, if you're building muscle, if you're training and lifting weights or doing that kind of stuff, you know, that's going to change because your lean mass is not, you know, the body weight thing is not really the issue. The body weight is going to be what it will be. It's more about your lifestyle choices, right? It's more about your lifestyle choices. It's more about the choices that you're making every day that's going to relate to your long-term outcomes regardless. So let's see. What makes you think you're overly focusing on consumption? I mean, a caloric deficit just by default, and more exercise. So just running and yoga, you should be doing weights. You can get some equipment for at home, get some bands, do push-ups, pull-ups, like, you know, you get some equipment at home. Like, you didn't mention anything about getting equipment. What are some tips that help you guys focus less on consumption? By splitting up your attention on all 7 pillars. So it's not just nutrition. That's why nutrition is only pillar number 2. I'll bring them up. So nutrition's pillar number 2. That's why it's not all 7. So consumption's only a small portion of it. That's why it's so important to focus on quality and less on total caloric intake until you have your quality under control. And if you're eating quality foods, then it's very easy to, or much easier, I should say, to manage your caloric surplus or deficit. And then you're doing your training, you're recovering, you're doing mobility, mindfulness, consistency. You got your community on lock. Your recovery is important. Your mobility, practicing yoga, like you said you were, meditating every day. when it comes to doing weights, I would say get some stuff to do at home. If the gyms are closed, then if the gyms are closed, you need to make sure that you are still getting your workout in. That's why I've completely pivoted to training at home. I don't want to be dependent on a gym that could easily close in the next week. Gyms could easily close again the next week. Absolutely easily close. Why couldn't they, right? Let's see here. Ren, let's take a couple comments on Savannah's post. Let's see what you guys got. What you got? What's some of your input? Be too busy to worry about consumption. That's what I do. Let's see here. Ren, when I used to work, I would always do my workouts first thing. Yeah, me too. Sit and spin, get some kettlebells, an extra thick tri-fold yoga mat. And some resistance bands. I don't like thick yoga mats. I hate those. I hate the thick yoga mats. But you can use that as like something for training. You could roll it up. I know what you're saying. You mean like the heavier ones that you can use as a... Let's see. Kitten Whiskers, maybe she should take a change of clothes to work and or the gym so she can work out right after work at 10 p.m. I think the problem was the gyms are closed. The gyms are closed, so she can't go to the gym. And I'm assuming she doesn't have equipment at home. Otherwise, she would have mentioned it. She says she's running and yoga, and you all know how limited running and yoga will do for your weight loss. It might be good at the start. It's good for your heart health and, of course, mobility. But for weight loss, you really need to be building lean mass, and you need to be lifting, training your muscles. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah, that's huge. Were we talking about a hot plate? Oh, yeah. If you're traveling, get yourself a hot plate. That's the game changer. You get a hot plate, you get a little hot water pitcher, get your French press, so you got coffee. If you're in a hotel, don't drink hotel shit coffee. Bring your own coffee and stuff. I actually have one of those portable pour-over travel mugs. I haven't used it yet because once I bought it, I didn't travel anymore. Let's see here. Ninja Misty's Ninja Nook. Have you done an elimination diet? 5 weeks in, and my cravings and need to snack vanish. Good for you. Ren, I am so glad I no longer depend on a gym. No idea when mine will be able to open again. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. Some states are open. Some states, well, yeah, you go in, you wear a mask. Some gyms you see, people aren't wearing masks at all. And then some states are just completely fucking closed down. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. At this point, we know that virus was manufactured. I've been saying that for months. We know that it escaped from a lab or was released. We know. Like, that's the problem. It's inconsistent because it was being tested on. These are we have to adjust and adapt, right? We can't just stop and let our country fucking burn to the ground and just let our economy completely just fucking get destroyed. We have to step up. We have to do something. I mean, it's crazy how if it doesn't really work. It doesn't really work if some states are open and some are closed, right? It doesn't really work that way, because if you're going right, like if you're traveling and stuff, if you can travel and some states are open and some are closed, it's like you realize that doesn't make a difference then, right? Kind of doesn't matter. At that point, I'm not advocating for people to be unsafe, but at this point it's like, well, the nationwide lockdown ended and we know what happened from that. People get all pent up and upset and now they're rioting at everything. Susie, what's up, Susie? Last night I was tired, and 8 p.m. was the first time to get my miles in and get to the gym. I usually go first thing in the morning. I pushed through and I did it. I worked lower body and enjoyed it thoroughly. Training myself to show up even when I don't feel like it has been hard, but so worth it. Get it, fam. Oh, fucking love it. Yeah, how are you all doing with this? Good for you, Susie. How are you all doing with this stuff? How many of you are staying home just more often? I mean, some people, if you have to work, I think a lot of people are, I've gotten very, very comfortable just staying in my little my little flow. I haven't had a reason to break out of it. Yeah, I'm really glad that I do miss the gym sometimes because it gets me out of my flow, but I just like being able to do it when I want to in the manner in which I do it. I like it. I like it. I like the home training. You know, I'm looking forward to having a full gym setup at home. I'm looking forward to having a garage with the whole rack and everything done. But I mean, it's been great for getting content for training at home and focusing on that. I like the mindset change. It's a challenge. I like the challenge. I like the challenge. I totally like the challenge because I've been training in a gym my whole life. It's like, all right, I'll try something different. I know how to work out in a gym. Bored. It gets boring. Let's see here. Eric, don't go out to eat. Wife works from home. I already hate people anyway, so this has been... Oh my God. I love it. I hate people. I hate people. It's been easy for me.
Go fuck yourself.
Epic. Aaron, I'm working on 2 entrepreneurial endeavors, but have been working at home for years. Good man. Kitten Whiskers, I'm staying home more often. The gym is the only time of day I leave the house. I agree, Ren. It's so convenient working out at home. Sometimes that's people's only social life is going to the gym. It was for me. I was going out, going to the gym. Now I just train at home. It's fine. Easier. I like training without a shirt on. I like going to the bathroom when I want to. It's right there. I don't have to wait for anything. It's ready when I want to. I could train 24 hours a day. It's all good all the time, all the fucking time. I love it. I love it. I love training at home. I didn't think I would love it so much. Legit. I didn't think I would love it so much, but I really do. I really do enjoy it. Really do enjoy it. Totes my goats. Totes my goats. The gym is the only time I leave is for the gym. Let's see here. I don't get weird looks when I take my pants off at the home gym. Ooh, that's pretty kinky. Pretty kinky. I like it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I dig. Hold on, just tweaking one thing right here quick. All right. Cool. I love training at home. I really do. I'm liking it a lot. All right, fam. Let's get into this shit. We got more. We got a couple more. Let's do this. Hump day. Let's get into it.
That's deep.
All right. Let's see what we got. We got 1 or 2 more. We got another. Look at this one. You ready for that shit? God. Reminder, use the hashtag HumpDayGames for a chance to win today's Swole card. So this is a shit post from, God, who knows where it's from. Where does this stuff even, how does this land in my lap? The likelihood of developing an eating disorder is much higher than developing diabetes. Is that right? So yes, my kids eat sugar. Okay, very good. Very good. The likelihood of developing an eating disorder is much higher than developing diabetes. You think developing diabetes is absent of an eating disorder? It depends on how you're defining an eating disorder. So yes, my kids eat sugar. Good. Justify being lazy. Justify not trying to parent them better. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You see what happens? You are justifying one thing like much higher than developing diabetes. Even if it is, there's a very good likelihood of developing both. That's the problem. There's way too much of a likelihood of developing both of those things. Like that's not good. So yes, my kids eat sugar. Oh, you're such a better parent now. Good for you. Oh my God. I love that. I love it. I mean, I don't love it. I think it's stupid, but ridiculous. Let's see here. I'm an ex-bulimic. That poster can suck it.
Yow. Yow.
Never go full retard.
Indicative, perhaps. Perhaps, Aaron. Perhaps. Allison, why can't you just be disciplined and not get both diabetes and an eating disorder? Well, that doesn't fit the narrative, Allison. That doesn't fit the convenient narrative. That goes hardcore against diet culture. That doesn't virtue signal enough. You know, you can't be disciplined anymore. If you're, instead of like, this is the average culture that we're living in. Okay. This is the problem, is that everyone wants you to be average. Everyone wants you to just lax. Everyone wants you to skip a day. Everyone wants you to cheat. Everyone wants you to, I don't know, go out and drink. Everyone wants you to do what they do, and they want you to think the way they think, and they want you to agree. You saw that. Justin, I think you're still watching. Yeah, you're still here. Justin, you said this. You said you tried to start shit on the other page. You know, we have comment police. So people want you to think. They want you to think things are funny that they think are funny. They want you to vote the way that they vote. They want you to protest the things that they want to protest. They want you to eat what they eat. People want you to morph into them. People want you to act like them. People want you to be like them. They don't want to be like you. They don't want to change. They don't want to have an open opinion, an open discussion. You know, it comes down hard with like nutrition. It's like, look, eat whatever the fuck you want. Eat whatever the fuck you want. I love it when I see in the comments. I saw one comment. I don't even know how. I think I was in my YouTube studio, right? I think I was in my YouTube studio, and I saw like, it gives you like the summary of like the last 3 or 4 comments from any video, even videos from like 4 years ago. It'll show you a comment. And I saw one, it said like, yeah, well, don't listen to this guy. He doesn't like milk or something. It was like, wait, so don't listen to anything that I say about nutrition because I don't personally drink fucking pasteurized cow's milk. Okay. It's like, then fucking drink, then drink all the milk you fucking want. Drink all the milk you fucking want. Fine. How does it harm me? It doesn't do anything to me if you drink milk. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you drink milk. Go drink milk. Right? Drink all the milk you fucking want. I can still say, don't drink fucking milk. It's probably not good for you because it fucks up a lot of fucking people, and you most certainly don't need it. If you have like grass-fed cows and you have raw milk and stuff, all right, then go for that. I'm much more in favor of that, drinking it straight, than getting it fucking cooked and processed and all the other shit added to it or whatever. Who knows? It's just, well, I'm sure it's just this mysterious reason why it causes people so much bloating and joint pain, migraines, acne. I'm sure I'm just imagining something, right? I'm sure I must be making it up, right? I must be making it up. I must be saying it for no reason. So that's why everything is about the elimination process. Because look, you figure out what works best for you. I will sit here and tell you that I don't drink milk. But Papa Swole said I can't drink milk. It's like, then go drink all the fucking milk you want, son. Go drink all the fucking milk you want. Go drink all the milk you want. Do it. Like, I'm not stopping you. I'm not shopping for you. I don't give a fuck. It's so funny. It's so funny how people are. They get so offended. Well, he says no milk. Then go drink it. That was just one example, but that popped into my head right now. Kendall, I have never shit more normally than from not drinking milk. Sit and spin. It's like the current trans movement. Which one? There needs to be a big conversation about trans sportsmen and women. Yet they all they want to hear is trans women should compete in women's sports teams. I think that's a horrific idea. We talked about this. So I did this on Red, White, and Swole on the Papa Swolio channel. There's a new video up about cuties, another one. I know. But about the debate, someone was saying, oh, we don't want Joe Rogan moderating a debate because he's misogynistic about trans and all this stuff. Yo, if you're a fucking man for 40 years and you decide you want to be a woman, you're going to fuck up anyone. You're going to be faster, stronger, just better than any female. It's just the way it is. It's just physically. Right? That doesn't mean that you're going to be smarter. That's different. intellect and creativity that's different. But in physical pursuits, and especially when it comes to strength, like if you're both equally skilled, the man's going to win. I don't even know what the percentages is, but like imagine, and the reason why people are pushing back on Joe Rogan is just so ridiculous because he's talking about MMA specifically. But you see this in track and field. I think would they have like what was it? I think the fastest male high school runner was faster than was it like an Olympic? I think the fastest male high school or college was like faster than the female. You know, it was something like, it just doesn't add up. And it doesn't, the thing is, this is supposed to mean like it says something bad about women. It doesn't. It doesn't say anything bad about women or anything about men. It just means we're different. Like we're different. It's okay to be different. It's okay you have different genetics. You're just fundamentally just structured differently, different hormones, X, Y, and Z, muscle mass, bone density, all these things. Yeah, you have like I use this example. What was it? I forget what it was. Like Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa. Oh, I'm a woman now. You go into like women's softball, just fucking yoking, just dropping absolute nukes, just bombs, just dropping bombs. It would be insane. It would be insane. Society these days, right? Yeah, no kidding. No shit. No fucking shit. Let's see here. Kendall, can we not just let women be great from their own merits and abilities? How about that? How about that? How about that? Wouldn't that be nice, Kendall? Wouldn't that be nice? Careful on this subject? Are you joking or not? Careful for what? That men and women are different? They are? That a man should not be competing in female sports? I hope you're just joking. I hope you're joking. Why do I have to be careful? What am I saying that's not correct or logical? I guess that's right, though. That's right. Common sense and logic are on the outs, right? You can't have common sense. You can't speak logic. You can't talk scientifically, right? We're trying to cancel STEM, so you got to get rid of all the science stuff. Anything that's ever had a white person in it. We got to get rid of everything. Everything's systemically racist. Everything is the patriarchy. Everything.
You went full retard, man.
God, that soundboard's coming in handy today. Men should also let women make their own choices about our bodies. Well, I agree with that too. Here's the thing. There's a lot of confusion and conflation, right? There's a lot of conflation with these subjects. There's a lot of conflation with politics and social issues. Like, for example, what's really crazy is like you have to be, like today, you have to be a part of a fucking team, right? If you're Democrat or Republican, you know, other countries have multiple parties. We just have like one, two. Yo, girl, foodie fatty is being, my girl? Fuck my girl. Are you crazy? Are you new here or something? My girl? I don't fucking like her at all. What are you talking about? Jesus Christ.
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
Anyway, so the thing with these issues, like, why can't we have politics that doesn't encroach someone's personal decisions, right? If you're gay and you want to get married, go do it. Right? I think pro-choice, I just think we have enough things to deal with. I think it's terrible if you start talking pro-life as if someone like a woman gets raped and then she has to have the child. That's so fucked up. That's so beyond fucked up. I can't imagine, like, you have to go to the extremes, right? You have to go to the extremes. You have to go to the extremes to see how these things play out, because that's where the truth lies. Like, if it's not consistent to the end, you have to see which one actually filters out, you know? Like, I don't agree with pro-choice, like in the third trimester or something like that, you know, unless there's some kind of medical issue that there's a huge complication, or I don't know, like if there's something really bad. But I think and then of course you have the debate, well, how long is long enough? And it's like, oh God. I mean, unless you're having one of those like surprise pregnancies where you're on the toilet and you pop out a child and you're so obese you don't even know you're pregnant. Oh my God, oh my God, I had a baby. Oh my God, I have a baby. You know, it's interesting why we can't have some kind of like understanding or some kind of coherent conversation. It has to be one or the other. So anyway, but I think it's a better idea. I think it's a better idea to allow people to make their own choices, you know, because if you don't allow people to make their own choices, then we don't live in a free society, or at least free to a point, because we have to give up some freedoms in order to have security and law and order, which for some reason we don't like law and order now. We don't like law and order. We don't like being safe. We don't like being protected. Oh, news to me, right? News to me. And, you know, I definitely think there's a middle ground, but where there is a middle ground, it's like, then cool. Then you can allow people to make their choices. I personally do think, here's just what I'm going to say, and you might disagree, but I think if there's like when it comes to abortion, when it comes to pro-choice, when it comes to those things, if there's ever a gray area, and let's say both, I'm just throwing out a subjective, right? Let's say you have both sides converging. And let's say you're debating this gray area, like first or second trimester, just putting it out there. I think if there's a debate and there's no moving ground, yeah, I think you have to default to the person's choice. I don't think you can dictate. I don't think you should dictate. I do think there are certain levels where it's just, you know, I know, of course, this is not the venue I didn't fully flesh out these thoughts, but I do think there's a point where it's just, come on, you decided like that, you waited long enough. But there's always going to be those extenuating circumstances. But I think I think if there's a gray area, it should default to someone's personal choice. It's their fucking body, right? It's their body. I don't think it's fair to tell someone what to do with their body. It's just, it's very sketchy. It's very sketchy. You know, if you go 100% one way or the other, because the whole, even just like the situation where you have, you know, someone gets raped and then you have to have the child. That's so fucked up. Some people believe that. It's like, my God, I don't want to have a fucking child of a criminal. It's sick. Yeah, like you don't have to be. I don't know. It's just, and here's the thing. It's always worded wrong, right? Allison says, I'm not for abortion for myself personally, and I hope if I ever fall pregnant, don't fall while you're pregnant. Not a good idea. I'm in a place where I can see it through, but it's not for me to comment on what other women can or should do. I think that's respectful. And that's a good thing. You can have look, we're all humans. We all have different backgrounds and beliefs and ideals and morals, like to a point. So why should you comment on what other people should do? Like if you don't want to get one, then don't get one. Like who's upset by that? Like it's Allison's life. Are you living with her? Like, do you know her? No. It's like, fucking let her do it. Do whatever. I think bottom line, we need more education. Like we don't have good sex ed. We don't have good education. We don't have any sex ed or fucking exercise or anything like that. What we do have is TikTok and Triller. We have these apps where girls and cuties, we have apps and stuff where girls can completely sexualize themselves and get famous for pretty much showing nudity on these TikTok apps, like complete fucking whorish behavior. I see it all the time. But we don't have actual education. We don't have actual education. We don't have actual health, meditation, yoga, exercise, real food, real education. We don't. Kids are sat in fucking chairs and they're being fucking programmed. They don't get exercise. They don't drink enough water. They have too much fucking homework. That's stupid shit. They're not allowed to be kids. They're not educated. All these things. Everything is the opposite. You know how whenever someone asks a question, or like, here, we'll finish up with this today before we get to the Swole card. So take a look, just for a moment, take a look at the 7 pillars again. Let's talk about this. All right. So looking over here, community, nutrition, training, recovery, mobility, mindfulness, and consistency. So you got the 7 pillars. Now, a lot of people don't have results, right? A lot of people struggle with their health, right? Okay. So a lot of people have issues. A lot of people have issues with getting results that they want in their life, and usually with with their health, okay? And this is why a lot of people end up coming across my content. So if you look over here on the 7 pillars, take a look at what normal people, the average, right? People want you to be average today. You're getting trophies for being average. It's promoted to be average. To be average. Okay? Being average is now, ooh, you get a star. Good for you for not excelling. Good for you for not being obsessed with, pursuit of excellence. Good for you for not trying super hard. Good for you for not lifting. Good for you for having that extra serving. You deserve it. All right? Good for you for not actually being disciplined. Good for you for cheating. You should intuitively eat or intuitively drink or whatever bullshit, right? So why do people not get results? Why do people not get results? Well, let's go through the 7 pillars. Okay. Let's not talk about the fancy shit. Let's not talk about the ideologies and the religion and the politics. Let's talk about the actual, and this can translate to life, right? Let's just talk about what's the average person doing. Okay. The average person surrounds themselves with shitty fucking people. All right. Their family sucks. Their friends sucks. Their coworkers suck. They watch dumb shit. They listen to dumb shit. They read dumb shit, or they don't read at all. That's a problem. Like, they just don't absorb any real information. They're just fucking poisoning their mind. So pillar number 1, done. They don't do it, right? No pillar 1. Pillar number 2, nutrition. We know that people just don't eat well. Period. End of story. So nutrition's a fucking done. People don't eat well. Training. Most people don't fucking exercise. Okay, so 0 for 3. Recovery. Well, people don't sleep. They fuck their eyes with blue light. They don't sleep enough. If they do exercise, they try to exercise and overdo it because more is better, right? So 4, they don't recover. 5, mobility. Most people don't do yoga or stretch or do any kind of mobility. So 0 for 5. Mindfulness. How many people meditate every day? How many people are mindful every fucking day and are aware of what mindfulness is? Is that the majority? The average? Fuck no. And 7, well, that's probably the only one that most people nail. They're consistent with doing absolutely jack shit of the first 6. So if you look at every single pillar, you have 0, absolute fucking goose egg. So what are we really worried about? Are we worried about, which exercise is going to build me most muscle? Or, what's the best fat burner? What's the quickest way to lose weight? It's because your people are not asking the right question. They don't know. They don't know what they don't know. They're not focusing on the basics. It's really that simple. It goes far beyond and far lower and far more fundamental than anything else. Like, that's legit. Just leave this up every episode. Just leave it right there on the fucking right. People aren't doing any of them. Any of them. Any of them. They're not doing any of the fucking pill. Why? I wonder why I don't get results. Because you're not doing anything properly at the foundation. At the foundation. Okay? If you have a poor foundation, any of you do building, or any of you have a house or built a house or something, you know that when you bought a house, you had an inspector check it out. Like, you check the foundation, make sure it's solid. There's no cracks. There's no mold, or there's nothing that can lead to it being condemned or falling, or the fucking wall falling, or the roof caving in or something, right? You check the foundation. Foundation. That's huge. If you don't have a good foundation, like, you might have to tear down the entire edifice. You might have to bring it all down. Foundation, 7 pillars. What's the base? What's the base? That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Oh my God, the Swolecast is fire. I love the Swolecast today. I love it every day. An evening cast. We'll get back to it tomorrow. So let's give away this fucking Swole card, shall we? All right, where's that Swole card winner at? One of you is going to get this beautiful fucking beach. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. What we got? I don't know. Let's see what we got. What we got? I don't know what you got. What you got now, son? What you got now, son? Did I land on one? Did I land on one at the end? No, one more time. 0 for 1. It's all good. I'm going down to the bottom. Scrolling all the way back up. Thank you for the hashtags. I see a couple. Oh, I just missed one. Oof, just border. Going back up early. Scrolling down. No, intuitive drinking. What the fuck is intuitive eating? What the fuck is intuitive drinking? Oh, here we go. Eric, what up? Congratulations, dude. A lot of hump day games. Good for you, bro. Congratulations. Everyone say congratulations to Eric. Say congratulations. Congratulations, bro. Oh, come on. Just because you didn't fucking win, then drop the hashtag more often. Stop whining.
Come on, stop whining.
Oh my God.
I will rain down on a godly fucking firestorm upon you.
Be nice. Be nice. Everyone say congratulations, Eric. Good for you, bro. Good for you. Hey, you play. The more you play, the more you win. So Eric sent us that fucking email, bruh, to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 15 Schnante 4, your mailing address in the body of the email. And you keep that Swole privilege. Look at that fucking shirt. Swole privilege. Keep that strong. Keep that, finally. There should be a Swole privilege card, but you got some hump day gains. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Ain't it? That's a nice one. If I do say so myself. Eric won the card. Eric won the card. Eric won the card. Eric won the card. Yeah. Farewell, Tessie. You sexy beesh. Thank you, Josh. Let's drop some unicorns in the comments. Help Tessie get back into that nut. She needs your help. SwoleNormousApparel.com. I see you, baby. I see you. I love the closing nut ceremony. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for episode 1594 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. And I will see you all tomorrow for 1595 of the Daily Swole. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
Then yeah, I found that young king with my
skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies, you children popping.